with the recent development of those chips, Google does have an absolute vertical integration in AI from the chip production to like the data centers to the manpower and experience within AI for the past 15 or so years. They're one of the few companies at the top that has a full vertical integration,
Mhm.
and that definitely will be something that plays into their advantage in the next 5, 10 years as some of the pretenders at the top of the field, some of the companies that might be prominent right now kind of taper off. I think that'll prove to give Google a lot more staying power to stick at the top of the AI industry and tech industry as a whole.
I think the race is fascinating because you have
Mhm.
all these major players, major companies all vying to be the first. And obviously, you see something like Google, as you stated, full vertical integration. I think we're only going to see specialization become what kind of differentiates the companies from each other. I think you look at Anthropic and their focus on code, their focus on software engineering, and they're pulling ahead. Opus 4.5 literally uses less context, less tokens than previous Opus 4.1 and Sonic 4.5. And I think that I think specialization is the biggest thing kind of going into this. Google is attempting to create this multimodal LLM where it does everything. I think they're the only company kind of fit to doing that. I think GPT, OpenAI, they're the ones who kind of started proliferating it. But what is their distinctive advantage that they kind of hold or possess over something like Google? I think that they're going to start to. I think my prediction is personally, I think they're going to start to kind of fall behind.
Mhm.
I think you're going to see stuff like Anthropic do very well. I think Claude is only going to continue to niche down into code. I think Gemini is going to probably pull out the forefront with the world's largest data set. Google, YouTube, everything that, Google has, a conglomerate, a mega conglomerate. I think we're going to see multimodal Gemini just pull ahead over something like GPT 5.0, maybe a potential 6.0. I think obviously it's very difficult to call it. And this month we had 4 separate state of the art model releases. But I think Google is in the position now and has the proper resources and can hedge themselves to continue. I think they'll do just fine. I think Google will pull ahead in this race, and I'm placing my bets on them. Obviously, we'll see companies be pragmatic and adapt themselves to where they're best fit. But I think Google and Gemini will probably pull ahead. Starting off with stuff like Bard. Google started off with Bard. Now they're on Gemini. 2.5, 3.0 was a huge step up. I think 3.5 or 4.0 when they do come out is only going to continue to get better.
Yeah, I really do think Anthropic, because of their capabilities they've expanded to with the whole coding sphere, is gonna give them a huge advantage over some other private companies currently